Day 32, and as you can see, it has been a day. It's been a day with the boys today. It's been a really, really lovely day. Really calm, really fun. Just had like loads and loads of good moments, and I think part of that is because I was truly present with them. There wasn't any thought about work today because there was no work. We didn't have to be anywhere. We didn't have to go anywhere. It was just us, you know, doing what we wanted to do when we wanted to do it and just going with the flow. So if, you know, I felt like now's a good time to go and do this, that's when we did it. So that was a really good approach actually. Whereas I think normally we are kind of in the hustle and bustle of being places and having to go places or meeting people or doing things, and that I think in itself causes quite a lot of stress. It did get me thinking about living designedly and what I'd like my version of living designedly to be and how I then implement that, because I know I have ideas in my head, but they're kind of ideas and there's not really any way of making them solid into the day-to-day running of life, and that's the bit I want to work on. So what I think I'm going to do is, I know what kind of like the 5 key areas of my life are, ones that that are important to me, and there's lots of different terminologies you could use for each of them, but what I want to do in each of those is look at, okay, where am I currently, where would I like to be, and then how do I get there, like the steps that actually make your way there. So a bit of a pathway, and then that will essentially make it easier to put it into the day-to-day now, because even though it might be, I don't know, like working out every single day of the week, whereas I start with maybe 3 days a week, and then I'll build up to 4, and then I'll build up to 5, but then actually putting it into my schedule so I know when it's going to happen and I'm committed and I stick to that, which is always harder to actually doing it than just writing it down on a pretty schedule, you know? It's always harder to implement it and execute. But I'd love to know what your version of living designedly is. Like, have you thought about it? Do you have different areas? Are there things that really stand out for you from a living designedly point of view, and are there other things that you hadn't really thought about because they're quite subconscious? Yeah, I'd love to hear from you on your living designedly, and it is a living designedly day today because I've done no work. It's not been a work day, so I can't really talk about working designedly other than I'm going to work on this living designedly area within it to be able to show that when I'm documenting these vlogs, and I'm working tomorrow morning, so I think that really helped, because this evening I was thinking, oh, should I do a bit of work? But then my mind goes straight back to, well, no, because I'm working in the morning, I can do it then. It's fine. Like, there's nothing that's going to happen between Saturday night and Sunday morning. So, yeah, tomorrow morning I've got a one-to-one straight away at 8 o'clock, and then I have a PT session for myself, and then I'll be working for the rest of the morning as well. So it's going to be a good one. I'm really excited for tomorrow morning. It's really sad. But I really like working. I absolutely love it. Yeah. I think that's it. Have a really good evening. We're just about to sit down and watch a film. We're going to get some goodies, and it's just been a really nice day. I'm actually thinking, just on a sidetrack thought, a side tangent thing here, like, I don't know whether it's more beneficial to have a full day at work rather than doing half days or just a couple of hours here, a couple of hours there, because then I think you're just in that zone for the day. You're not having to think about it for the rest. Like, if I work in the morning, then I think about it in the afternoon because I've still got things playing on my mind, because that's where my brain's been. So I don't know for me whether it's more beneficial to do it in full days. None of that's even practical right now, but just be mindful of that, and if I can shape it that way somehow, then I might, and maybe try it and see how that goes. So yeah, please tell me more about your living designedly and how your weekend's going. Hope it's a really good one, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye bye.